Good morning. Pranam. Namaste. Adha Varse. Subhanallah. Shubhodaya. Assalamu alaikum. आपके दिन अच्छा हो जाए, आपके दिन शुभ रहे, मंगल रहे. If your mind is calm and quiet, like early morning when you get up, every moment is auspicious for you. Because everything, entire gravity field, we are not alone. We are living in relation with every planet. We are living in relation with every star. We are living, constellations they are called. We are living in relation with galaxies. We are living in relation with universe. We are living in relation with the universes. We are living in relation with the singularity. That's called entanglement. Everything influences your relationship with, at the universal scale, your relationship with at the universal scale, at the scale of dark energy, dark matter, gravity, because everything is changing. The field of energy around you is constantly changing. The universal entropy, every moment is increasing. Entropy of the universe is increasing. So how come anything living in the entropy cannot change? Entropy means disorder. A observer, the one who knows about it, is called a yogi. Who doesn't understand? He falls sick, he is the unhappiest person. Your relationship, if you recognize everything is a relative law of relativity, it's all about observer, it's all about observation, it's about what you're observing. Is it in the present, or are you observing in the past? Are you observing the phenomena of the future? Certain things we can't observe with the present scale. The science will investigate only the past, a gravitational wave. It is millions and millions of years ago, a black hole merged. Is it the present reality? No. But still, it will affect you in the present moment. It's not that a Lego experiment discovered a gravitational wave, you are influenced. Even otherwise, gravitational waves are there. Only what the great thing is today, you discovered it. A wave passing through a galaxy, passing through entire universe, we could detect a mean. Do you think it doesn't have any effect? You are simply a flow of iron, a flow of energy, a flow of consciousness, not different from what flows outside, what flows inside. The same electrons, the same subatomic particles, the same energy phenomena. Thinking nothing will affect. I don't believe. I don't believe. I don't believe this, Panchang. I don't believe this calendar. I don't believe, What nonsense it is. At what level you are understanding, it tells. What ignorant you are, it tells. You do not know your entanglement. The yogis realized. The wisdom is understanding in this moment what is my entanglement and handling it. To disentangle, not affected by that entanglement in this moment, is the called wisdom. That's why they said in a nutshell, just accept it. Don't question it. You are a point A, your soul is traveling in the dimension of infinity and space. Your travel has entanglement with everything that exists at universal scale to universe scale to at galaxy scale to at star level to at solar level to at star level to at planetary level to you. understand, all of us are differently influenced. All of us, we carry different. What makes us different each other? Maybe it's a 0.1 difference of gene, but that 0.1% produce 8 billion kinds of the people. The variant of 0.1% out of 6.48 billion files, a 1% is not an ordinary thing. It looks like a 0.1% of 6.48 billion files of your gene. Look at, those are the files which makes us different, which makes you, me, and different. All the 8 billion people living on the planet, entirely distinct. The distinct because our relation, our quantum entanglement, the way we handle every moment since our journey, time immemorial, our soul journey begins. Since your single cell started multiplying, each one of us, we started from a single cell or whatever it is, definitely. A protozoal cell. All of us, in the womb itself, you started your journey from a single cell. Is there any doubt? A male sperm mates an egg, forms a zygote. Zygote is 2 cells? No, it is a single cell. What forms the life? A single cell, a protozoal cell. A protozoal cell, a stem cell is created. The cell undergoes a fission, a nuclear fission. In 9 months, a child, a single cell bloomed into trillions of the cells. Trillions of the cells. You know, what kind of magic it is. A God's magic. The molecules in the womb converting this one single zygote cell into, say, 60 trillion cells or 50 trillion cells of a baby. A magic it is. The way cells multiply. At what rate? 50 trillion cells. In 9 months, a single cell to a 50 trillion cells organism is created. That's why in India, a pregnancy period is a period of highest wisdom. Because those magic fission happening, a fission happened, that magic fission happening, enormous amount of energy available for the womb. Because that enormous energy child has, child in the womb knows entire infinite past, entire he can see infinite future. That's why a child in the womb thinks he should never be born again. Read Garbhastha Upanishad, the Upanishad, the Vedanta of the womb. Every woman in India supposed to read, every girl, before even a maturity, before even attaining a puberty, before even attaining a menstrual cycle. How many of you read Garbhastha Upanishad? You do not even know such a thing exists, first of all. You stupid grandparents and parents, and this way you bring up your children. Feel cheerful. Are you working in line with the child in the womb wish, or are you working against? आप जो बच्चे अंदर हैं, पेट में हैं, इनकी इच्छा प्रकार आप कर रहे हैं, इनकी दुश्मन जैसे काम कर रहा है, मां बन के शर्म रहना। बच्चे क्या सोच रहा है आपके पेट में, इतनी अच्छे तरीका से बताया है गर्भस्थ उपनिषद में। ऐसे एक उपनिषद है बोल के मालूम भी नहीं है। क्या जिंदगी सोचते हैं शादी करने के लिए और पूछते हैं बच्चों को क्यों बच्चे पैदा नहीं हुआ। शर्म रहना। ये भारतवासी बोलने के शर्म रहना, क्योंकि आप जो बच्चे अंदर हैं, अगर इनको समझे, इनको क्या चाहिए वो समझे, वो योगी बनना चाहता है। ये जो माँ है ना, ये एंटरटेनमेंट बन गया है उनको प्रेगनेंसी। शुगर खिला रहा है, शुगर खिला रहा है, इनके बर्थडे से टेस्ट खिला रहा है। A child in the womb wants to become a yogi, wants to find a guru. And mother is feeding. Child is having complete detachment in the womb. He doesn't want any taste, and mother is dumping the taste. Mother is working like enemy for the child inside, working against. A child is thinking of yogi, and you are thinking worst bogi, a mother. Is there anyone in the world? What kind of culture? Because we don't like our culture. You like Western culture, Western culture. Give birth to the animals. What else? Your children, do you know how they shout on you? First than animal. The way they treat you, first than animal. The way they behave, first than animal. If you are fed non-vegetarian to your children, have you seen how they have grown? A big, huge animals. 6 feet tall. Beautiful. इनकी दिमाग देखो. You look at their mind. Look at their words. They can't handle even a single difficulty. To be shameful to be born on this land. पाश्चात्य संस्कृति की मोहब्बत करने वाला है आप लोग, प्यार करने वाला है, इनको चूते हैं। आप कभी नहीं समझे ये क्या होते हैं? भारतावनी, ये भरतखंड, जम्बू द्वीप, भरतवासी, एक दिन भी ऐसा एक भारतवासी जैसे जिए क्या? Have you lived a day like an Indian? You take pleasure in living like a Westerner, showing these gadgets, showing your body. If I talk like that, the more westernized, more value you give to the people today. The more westernized I look, the more westernized I talk, the more westernized I show you my gold, platinum, everything. You like me, you make me a hero. Every movie that shows more westernized, more hit at the box office. Stupid admirers of unscientific culture. How unscientific, how stupid we have grown. If you have grown in Himalayas, if you went to what sacrifices our saints have done, our forefathers have done. Each one Indian has a gotra. Every Indian has a family lineage. Whether you are a Muslim, Khan, or it ends with Ahmad or Ahmad Khan. It has one name, ending, surname, and it has prefix and suffix. What is the prefix and suffix? It tells you a lineage. What a great yogi you had. Your old living is as per that. In India, it's called Gotra lineage. Buddha tells, we are born to change that Gotra of germ immortality to eternal immortality. Sanmyuka Gotra. By default, all of our Gotra is called Achyuta. Buddha tells enlightenment means, Buddha clearly defines Gotra Bhanana. Change of the lineage. He will not be born again. in the field of influenced by a germ immortality. His destiny is clear. His release from the field of entropy is clear. His realization of the singularity is clear. You may be thinking, what is yoga? Yoga history? Yoga is to achieve a dream of a self, making a stress zero, attaining a superfluid state, in search of absolute happiness, attaining that total happiness, total contentedness, total peace. Making stress zero at the cell makes your heart to stop everything. You are ever grateful every moment. You are in everything. Everything is in you. You are not alone. What a happiness. A person like me tells you at what level you stuck up. 20,000 people applied for this course when I announced it. I clearly mentioned it is for the seekers. Read Code of Discipline. Even today people are leaving after a month course. What is your ideology? What is you? What do you mean by yoga? What do you mean by a life? Those who are following, writing gratitude messages, you think they are fools? You are smart? You stupid fellow. You should know your guru is not a stupid fellow, not brainwashing you of any kind of a particular ideology. No one. How many prayers of how many lifetimes of you are answered? You may not know, but I know what I am. You do not know who are you, who am I. You do not know, but I know what I am. Who you are. Your soul brought you here. Out of 20,000 today, maybe 2,500 people or 3,000 people left. Further, 50% will go away. I'm telling you, day by day you can see. The more observer becomes, you want to escape the observer. I don't want. Are you harassing? You escaped observer in the village. You migrated into a city. What have you achieved? Stress. What have you produced? Children with a stress, ready to suicide at any point of time, who cannot handle even a single negative input, any difficulty, migrated to the city. Already in China, the reverse migration started. They fed up with the life in the cities. Going back to villages started. From transparent society to we moved into a predator in the city, and from again city we realized what a mess it is, and now we move into again a transparent. And in the name of yoga, and you want to escape the observer. How lucky you should feel your mentor is correcting you, your mentor is watching you, at what time you are logging in, at what time you are logging out. If he is monitoring you, how lucky you are. Your own spouse is not bothered about you, your own parent is not bothered about you, your own children not bothered about you. But we are bothered about you. Yet you blame us. You are harassing all the time. I clearly explained, observer. A great traditional school of yoga means system of observation, a strict observation, strict observation. When you say the school is strict, that university is very strict, it's all about observation. If there is any school of, is it called a spiritual school, if there is no observation? You should appreciate the way we created the mechanisms of observation. Because that is a system, it works. In the Tibet, in Himalayas, it is all a system of observation. My job is to make you observer. In order to make you observer, I have to observe you. You stupid electron. You want to escape. Why the hell? Every morning you are disturbing my sleep. You are disturbing your sleep. Tuning into your circadian rhythm. Allowing your brain to secrete melatonin, serotonin. Allowing you to balance your circadian rhythm. Allowing you to restore your metabolic factor. Allowing you to build some mitochondria in the cell. Is it a crime we are doing? By waking you up in the morning, by telling you to wake up in the morning. This is what? You believe the butchers. You are a good student means, sir, please, I have a tendency to escape. Please observe me strictly, sir. Every day, please. I have a weakness, sir. That's why you should tell your mentor, please observe me. Please correct me. Then only I can mend. Because I have not listened to my parents. I have not listened to my boss. I have not listened to myself. I can't listen to myself. I know how weak I am. I can't listen to my children. At least I can, oh mentor, you are a mother. I can listen to you. You have no interest in me personally. I have no interest in you. Our relationship is sacred in detachment. Anyone can correct me. My parent or anyone, they may have biased. They are not enlightened. They are not yogis. But your mentor is a selfless. He is not biased towards you. He is here to solve your problem, to understand you. Understand. If I were in your place, any ashram I joined, I wanted to be all the time observation. I never slept in the room. Because sleeping in a room, the moments of lack of observation, what happened? Your mind drifts away. To come to a level of a self-observer, the whole training is to make you a 24/7, every moment self-observer. Only that happens. Observe your children. Few hours you are left your children in the house, can't you see how they behave, what they do? Do they do the good things or bad things? Tell me. Just young children leave, 5-year-old, 6-year-old, 7-year-old. Leave the children. Some viral video I have seen yesterday. A just 2-year-old child cheating the father, picking up some chacos from the refrigerator. A 2-year-old child, a 2.5-year-old child. Because father is eating, father is not feeding the child. Because it's the taste of. But the child saw father enjoying morning breakfast cereal. Chacos or whatever it is. What a parenting. Child, for me you keep healthy food and you are eating damn fellow. Father doesn't know. The young child is observing. And father, I think mother is not there, father went up. And father, what this child is, it's so surprising to see the child open the refrigerator and picked up chacos and started holding it. Have you handled your child? Your child is all for your child. How many times he blamed you? You are like a demon all the time. Why you are behind me? Then you are matured parent. Then when we are observing you, you should ask, observe me more. You should say, how come you try to? You are worse than your child? Huh? A child is innocent, but are you innocent? You are ignorant. A child can be excused, my dear, but how can I excuse you? All stupid reasons you tell. Who is not busy? Oh, I am busy. Let me tell you, you are not busy. You are thinking you are busy. You are busy, if you are not there, everyone will be very happy. Think for a moment. You are thinking, without me, nothing will move. In fact, with you only, everything is entangled. With you only, everything, the problem is around you is with you. That's what Patanjali said. The problem with you is you, for everyone. And problem is you yourself. You're thinking, oh my God, I do this, oh my God, so much I have to do. And now without me, what my children, without me, what my wife, my poor husband will do, without me, what my boss will do. You are a God, Without you, everything is entire university dependent on you, the dam. Without you, everything will be perfect. Haven't you seen anyone died? Early age, someone died. Is there anyone suffered? In fact, they have grown to be very highly responsible. Without you, in fact, someone will grow very highly responsible. You are making them dependent. You are making them parasite. You are making them. You are hypnotizing them. You are conditioning them with your taste. You are the culprit. Atha yoga anushāsanam. No one has to change. You have to change. You are impediment for others' happiness. You are thinking others are impediment to your happiness. No. You are a troublemaker. That's what yoga tells you. That's what Patanjali tells you. You are thinking, oh, I am busy. Oh my God. You damn. Where is Nishkama Karma Yoga? If you only think, what I am doing, nothing. I am nothing. What I am doing is nothing. You can do everything. Only think in this moment, what? I am doing nothing. What all I am doing? Nothing. That single thing, I tell you, makes you appreciate everyone and makes you to handle everything with a cheerful smile, like a yogi. I am doing nothing. What all I am doing? Nothing. If Jeff Bose only thinks, what all I am doing? Nothing. I am doing nothing. As a mother or as a parent, if you think, as a child thinks, what I am doing? Nothing. Then you can do, even you do everything, still, what I have done? Nothing. Still have a lot of time. Is there anything to do? I have done nothing. I am just lazy. I am just sitting idle. Is there anything to do? You made. What? Your brain noise is busy. Brain. Now, what is busy? Your mind is busy. Your mind is busy. Not you are busy. Your mind is busy. Remove that busyness. Allow the silence. What are all the things day by day by doing yoga? Day by day, from my childhood onwards, I am telling you, I can't tell you. Even today I feel I am doing nothing. I am doing nothing. What I am doing? Nothing. Working, morning 3 o'clock to night 11 o'clock. My last message, a last person on my contact list can see sometimes to check. A devoted student of mine can check. Whose names are there in my phone, they can check. It's not that I keep my phone away and then immediately I fall asleep. No, at least if I keep a phone away means I must sleep at least after half an hour or 1 hour to allow the brain, every neuron to calm down. Because the irradiation of whatever the irradiation caused by a mobile phone, the mobile phone I keep under the bed, never under the pillow. The minimum distance has to be 1 meter between your mobile phone and your head. Because now you use your mobile phone as alarm. It's best if you don't use it as an alarm piece. It's the best if you don't see your mobile phone early, first thing in the morning. If at all you see, only see gratitude messages, nothing else. How quickly in the night you keep away your mobile phone. How late in the morning you pick up the mobile phone. Or late in the night, it's only for dharana you are using a mobile phone. Excellent. Mobile phone consciousness changes. You are getting early in the morning with the dharana using the mobile phone. By default you adjusted, so your mobile phone such that automatically starts playing the dharana at morning 2 o'clock without even your knowledge. And then at the end of dharana you get up. This is how a technology can be used to silence your noise, make you not too busy, make you not to feel busy, not to make you feel busy. What is the busy? You are designed for 24/7. Where is the busy? If you are working beyond 24/7, I can tell you are busy. Nature has not given such a thing. No species tells I am busy. Huh? Is there any species telling that I am busy? I don't have time? And your prioritization, this is the last prayer. I don't have time, I have small children. I did not have small. No, when I had small children, I left yoga, Huh? I did not have small children. All the troubles of what I had, what you have, I don't have, isn't it? That's why I'm like a sannyasi talking, right? Yes, if I am wearing orange robes, you can think, what Guruji, what do you know about samsara, Mr. Guruji? Huh? What do you know about samsara, Guruji? Maybe you must be born in a very rich family, Guruji, आपको क्या मालूम होता है हमारा मुसीबत? If I have to explain utter poverty, though my father mismanaged finances like many, I always paid our fee late in the school, because of my father. Always. We never had, even in my graduation, I never had notebooks to write. I used to remember is in my brain. All my calculations are in the brain. There was no money to purchase the notebooks, to do calculations, pages together to write. The best practice to remember is, whatever you read, write 10 times. Write 10 times, the best practice is. I have to check a notebook given to me, I have to preserve it for whole 1 year. I have to use my brain to solve everything, to remember everything. Are you in a position of not purchasing a notebook? Textbook, where is the textbook? How many textbooks we had? How many textbooks we could purchase? All we could buy is second-handed, that too thrown away. Buying a new textbook means that is a luxury we cannot afford. If I look at my classmate, with a new book means, it is such a pleasant to say, oh, you have a new book. It looks very good, the smell coming from that new book, very good. I never envied, I always, when I touched that book, I touched it in all reverence. In all reverence, how many people it is going to benefit? Because the book which I read, already it must have helped, but how many people it is going to help? But this person, after he should not sell the book. We should never sell our textbooks, And after he reads, and then he will give it, and that book will serve so many people like me, We should never sell textbooks of any book. Textbook, spiritual books, we should give free. You know that? You should always make a habit for your children. They can keep it for their reference as long as they need. But the day need is over. If it is an outdated syllabus, but still few people might need, but never sell books. There's a fundamental aspect. Selling a book is called selling a vidya. In India, in Indian culture, not allowed. It has to be given off. That's what I have seen. All my college and everything is library, I borrowed books. All that luxury of having a notebooks to solve the mathematics problems. That runs into pages together, like numerical analysis, or there are so many like geometry, 3D or 2D geometry, or algebra, or algorithms, or in chemistry to write a synthesis of pages together. Only in my graduation, one of my uncle, he told, don't worry about the notebooks, you can buy, I can buy any number of the notebooks you need. Yeah, is it? My uncle said, it is, I can buy, don't think about it. For each subject, how many notebooks he bought in my graduation? More than 100 notebooks for each subject, each lasting for 300 pages. He purchased notebooks of economic paper, you will get cheap paper for the homework. Each one of 300 pages, each one of them are 300 papers, not pages, 300 papers. Each subject, to use my brain to understand the way I worked through every problem of even postgraduate to PhD level books, because my uncle has given me access to the libraries. I'm telling you, every subject is, every para, every page, every pen, every problem in every book, in every reference book, is in my mind. When I wrote my examination for that question from where the examiner picked up, what answer he is expecting, but what answers can be as per the different references, and which reference book and which paragraph, which line it is, so that the examiner again will not struggle while examining the paper, because normally examiners' knowledge is limited. All my limitation of not able to study is the basic minimum things were not there at that time. I'm telling you, a struggle for a notebook or struggle for a pencil. A pen given to me by my uncle, a red pen, from 4th class it was presented to me. I used it till my 12th standard. For 8 years, I used only that pen. All my uncles used to say, "Arey, how you can keep that pen all the time like that? No, none of the children can maintain like that." I know to value the things I have. I never craved for the things, but whatever the things I had, I always valued. Today I may be traveling in a Fortuner car, I'm telling you. For me it is only a vehicle in India. People will see in which car you come. To begin, first impression. If I come with ordinary langoti and all, if I move in the society, you think, yeah, you this fellow. Fit for nothing, that's why you choose this job, you think. I will never let down a feeling of a yogi. By all means today, I can 100% tell you I'm a super rich. Money doesn't mean that you have to be a Mukesh Ambani, no, not at all necessary. More than our family needs, we have the money. Never on a day, any day, I never cared money, that's why today I don't have to care money. Never a day I think about the money. If at all, if I think about the money, it is for your traditional yoga, it is. Every penny on every auspicious day that comes, it is invested for you so that more range of products, more courses, for more reach out, we can work. Frankly speaking, you are far away from realizing what a true yogi is all about. You can't understand my heart. You can't understand my mind. Even a boss for whom I worked for 6 years, my first company, who knows what I am, but still his understanding of me is very limited, let me tell you. He knows Kumar is a very good person. That's all. But to a certain extent, his limitation of understanding my selflessness or asking something to him for selflessness, for the benefit of others, beyond his imagination, because a self-centered thinking still exists, a greed exists. Limitation is your mind, not mine. Understand. As I said, you habituated to believe the butchers. You only believe the butchers. You only read the novels which damage you. You adore them for making you addicted. A cinema actress to a musician to a artist to you tell me whom you adore. I can tell you they converted you into addicts. You believe butchers. You hate the one who is strict like your parents. That's called wisdom. It's called ignorance. Today, you know what is the day today? Today is the Trdaitional Chaturdashi, bridge today. That's what it is celebrated as. A Chaturdashi, Trdaitional. Today is a special day. There are called Shivaratri. Everyone in India knows. Auspicious, the most auspicious night is called Yogi's night. Shivaratri means Yogi's night. Yogi's night means Langhana. Langhana means fasting. Langhana of sense doors, indriyas. Your tongue, your eyes, your nose, your ear, your skin, fasting, your 5 sense doors. Annamaya kosha. Annamaya kosha, fasting your Annamaya kosha. Fasting your mind, fasting your intellect, fasting your ego. In the night, deep sleep means fasting them. Deep sleep means fasting them. When they go into fasting, morning, neurotransmitters balanced, growth hormone balanced, cell detoxification pathways are restored, and debris is removed. Municipality debris is removed. Like in any city, when there is no traffic, so municipality will clean the roads and, morning they look fresh. The cleaning cannot take place during the daytime when everything is traveling. When your mind is engaged in the cortisol activity, no cleaning can take place. It's only adding the dirt. So fasting every day. Your deep sleep is a fasting, absolute fasting. So that fasting actually helps the soul again, morning. Some peace, early morning when you get up, some peace, some connection, some positiveness, some positiveness, some positive hope comes. Maybe my day will be good today. Maybe today my husband will be good. Maybe today my boss will be good. Maybe today my children will be good. Yeah, yesterday I shouted, I should not have done. I think today at least let me control my emotions today, So whenever you fast, a soul realization comes, a human comes out. Start thinking like a human every morning. If you can fasting helps growth hormone to be secreted, IGF-1 to secreted, IGF-2 to secreted, IGF-3, IGF-5, IGF-6, IGF-7, IL-1, IL-2, IL-3, IL-4, IL-5. Robust immune response, robust detoxification, proteasome restored, and autophagy restored. and lysosome activity restored. A deep sleep means for soul such a relax, for soul such a freedom. The moment the sleep is over, now the torture program for the soul begins. Langana means fasting. So the moment, fasting is over, deep sleep is over, slowly, fresh. Now, they wake up, sense does wake up, intellect wake up, ego wake up. Then begins, the story begins, torture program begins. Now I have to do this. Oh my God. Children, what are you doing? Till you have not taken the bath. Hey husband, what are you doing? Still you have not taken the bath. I have to go to office. Hey servant, why you are late today? What a soul nurturing program. You don't do any of those things, still things can be done. Still things can be done. But you habituated to torture the soul. You don't love the soul. Oh my God. You fella. Everyone can hear on the road when you call in the phone. At least everyone can hear when I call, when I talk. You all can hear now when I talk here, when I scold. I have a lion's roar. A yogi means Buddha. What for Buddha known? Lion's roar. When he admonishes, all 10th world systems will hear his roar. The technology of lion's roaring, lion's roar means that shakes everything. Every elementary, every field of energy it shakes. Every day you hear some lion's roar. Because that is only the way some shaping can be.